5 husbands, 2 wives and many children. Namaste दोस्तों, मेरा नाम जिसलाइन है, मैं ब्राजील से हूँ. आपका स्वागत है to my channel. And today I came to talk about a subject that has become controversial over the ages, but shouldn't be since it was something common through humanity for thousands of years. Polygamy and polyandry. Polygamy is when a man marries more than one woman, and polyandry is when a woman marries more than one man. In different societies and eras, we have seen this type of marriage happens, and even today there are societies that practice them, whether frequently or not. But in this video, I will focus on polygamy and polyandry in Hinduism, whether they were actually common or not, and under what circumstances. When you read the ancient scriptures, we see several marriages like that. Draupadi, who married 5 husbands, and they were brothers. That is fraternal polyandry. Fraternal polyandry is when a woman marries more than one man from the same family. Also Krishna with Rukmini Satyabhama. Many people who read the scriptures may be confused by the fact that in ancient scriptures, marriage with more than one person were common, but nowadays they are no longer so. Why does this happen? Why did Hindus stop marrying multiple people? Well, I will explain everything to you from both historical and theological point of view. Starting with the scriptures, in the Mahabharata 122 verse 4-7 says, "The beautiful fair lady of sweet smiles, women are not firmly kept within her house. They used to go about freely and enjoy it as they like it. Oh, beautiful one, they had promiscuous intercourse from manhood, and they were not faithful to their husbands. But they were not regarded as sinful, for it was the custom of the age. Lady of the parent things. The practice being sanctioned by presidents is praised by the greatest riches. It is regarded with respect by northern cultures." In this verse, we clearly see that they believed that in the past, every married woman had a relationship with different men. But when did this stop? The answer to this is in the next verses. 122:12. One day in the type of year, in the very presence of Svetaketu's father, a Brahmana came and took his mother by the hand, and he said, "Let us go." Having seen his mother taken away as if by force, the son of the rich grew angry. So, because of this event, he decided out of anger to prohibit this custom. From a historical point of view, it's not possible to know exactly when polyandry and polygamy decreased in India, but historians believe that it was around 1850. But only in 1955, the Hindu Marriage Act was drafted, which prohibited marriage of a Hindu whose spouse was still living. In the Vedas, which are the most important scriptures of Hinduism, we do not see any encouragement or prohibition. But some believe that for the era we are in, monogamy is preferable. And now I will show you what beliefs make people believe that scriptures give preference to monogamy. 1. Some Hindus say if Prince Ram married only one woman, Sita, everyone should be inspired by him and marry just one. 2. Marriage with more than one wife or more than one husband has not as common as some people think. After all, only kings and the richest people used to adhere to the practice. Kings often had many wives for political, economic, and reproductive reasons. 1. The political reasons are alliances. Kings could make alliances with other states or noble families by marrying their women. 2. Political gain. Kings could marry women for political gain or wealth. 3. Political ties. Kings could establish political ties with more groups for economic reasons. That means productive works. Kings could have more protectors if their wives were family members. 5. Reproductive reasons. Kings could ensure they had many children, that means dynasty continuation. But among common men, this practice was not common because many were unable to support many women children. And of course, poor people did not need to make alliances and have multiple children. The third reason why some Hindus believe that monogamy is preferable is because now we are living Kali Yuga, and people are no longer fair enough to maintain this type of relationship. And the fourth reason are the current laws. After all, if the laws of many countries prohibit it, we must respect it. In Hinduism, today we do not see this practice often, but according to some historians, the polyandry was mainly prevalent in Kinnaur region, a part of Himachal in India, which is close to Tibet, or currently the Indian-China border. As mentioned in the epic Mahabharata, the Pandavas were banished from their kingdom for 13 years, and they spent the last years hiding in these highly terraces of Kinnaur. Some Kinnauris claim that this practice has been inherited from the Pandavas, who they identify as their ancestors. The Garhwali people similarly identify their practice of polyandry with their descent of the Pandavas. Polyandry were also seen in among the Todas tribe of Nilgiris, Nanjanada Velala of Travancore. While polyandry unions have disappeared from the traditions of many tribes and groups, some believe it still happens in very small traditional villages, like some Paharis, especially in the Jaunsarbawar region in northern India and Nepal. But what if a person from a country where polygamy and polyandry is legal wants to accept Sanatana Dharma and they are already married to more than one person? What should they do? Abandon one and settle down with the other, or continue as they are? Here I need to remind you, Hinduism is more than a religion. It's a culture that encompasses many spiritual paths and lifestyles. In other words, there is no single absolute opinion about everything. And we don't have the concept of sin. Basically, you need to be wise to know how to make decisions and deal with the positive and negative consequences of those decisions. Now I want your opinion. Do you think it is useful in modern society to marry more than one person? Would you have a co-husband or a co-wife? I really want to know your opinion about this. And if you like the video, you already know. Leave your like after all, it's free. Share this video with your friends to spread the knowledge. And subscribe to the channel for more information about Sanatana Dharma. Firmly engaged.